I realized last time you asked me what it was like to be a mom, and I was brief, and I was like, oh my God, it's like the most important part of my life. And I was like, oh, it's everything, really. It's just my whole life. Well, my name is Joanna Da-Sylva. I'm the co-owner and founder of Teranga Yoga, and we're an inclusive infrared hot yoga studio in South Philly. I am a mom. It's the best thing ever. At the same time, it's probably the most challenging thing in the world. I think yoga really helped me in cultivating patience and being able to let go. You know, when you have a baby, it's like you want to hold on to them, but they need to grow and, you know, have their own wings and take flight. So. For us, this was our baby. We put so much love, energy, money, time into the studio. When we had to close it, it was very difficult. So we held on. We're like, no, we're holding on, we'll keep it open. And then we did. Another baby. It's a blessing. It's so exciting, but I have to say my family, my Jaya, my John, and this baby are my priority, so they're always on the forefront, so everything else comes second, even the business. This little one is due in December 14th. It's nerve-wracking to reopen a business as a mom and a businesswoman and a yoga teacher. It's hard to be everything, so it's important to have a nice balance, and it's not always easy. For me, it was creating a space where everyone, all bodies, all people can come together. And when they walk in, the first thing is that they feel welcome. And Teranga means hospitality in Wolof, which is the language in Senegal, but more than that, it means welcoming with someone with deep love and respect. And it's a way of life, it's not just a word. And I know this mural is of W.E.B. Du Bois. And I know that there was a compromise, because whenever there's a mural, it's the community, it's the people who own the building. And I believe that there was a compromise between people, which is really nice, because the mural is absolutely beautiful. My father was a ceramist. He was also a Rastafarian, so very much into music, listened to reggae since I was born. My mom is a painter, and she's always painted with music, mostly classical music and African music. I was born in Belgium, grew up in Senegal, kind of moved around, went to college in New York. We moved to New York when I was 12. Also lived in Spain and Italy. All these put together, I realized that there was one thing in common. It's like every place I went to, I would be able to connect to the music. And so that's one particular aspect of Teranga Yoga that we love to do, is combine movement with music. Well, W.E.B. Du Bois was so intelligent and was able to provide a foundation for a lot of the movement that's happening now. His writing is amazing, it's powerful. He was a Pan-Africanist, so he would put at the center, there's a tendency to put whiteness at the center and everything else in the periphery, and Pan-Africanism is the opposite. You're able to center Africa and the descendants of Africa in the center and be able to understand it in a different perspective. I think in his writing, he's able to understand the complexity of the race issues and how that affects Black people in America. And he was also the first Black man to get a degree, a PhD from Harvard. And the fire station is where the first black people were able to work, and it was desegregated in 1952, which when you think about it is yesterday. But I think connecting is about understanding each other. And in order to understand other people, you first need to understand yourself and be able to connect to your heart and your emotions so that you can actually put yourself in somebody else's shoes, kind of push your boundaries of understanding and open your spectrum a lot bigger. And I think that's what's needed. I love Philly. It has great food, great people. Just like any other city, it has its problems and things we can always change and do better. But it's a great city. I like being here. Yeah, sometimes we go backwards, but we keep moving forward. And I think that's inevitable. Yeah.
Keep on keeping on. Keep on keeping on. Leap on leaping on. Leap on leaping on. Oh, keep on keeping on. Keep on keeping on. Leap on leaping on. Leap on leaping on. Keep on keeping on. Keep on keeping on. Leap on leaping on. Leap on leaping on.